Welcome to Pour the Wine. It's Rom-Com time, where we'll sip some wine and review all things rom-com on the Hallmark Channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Gary.
And we are going to get right to it today, I think, right?
Yes, we are. Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Let me take a sip first.
Oh, go ahead. Be my guest.
Yeah, it's been a long day. Today we're reviewing Three Wisest Men.
Yes,
it aired on the Hallmark Channel on Saturday, November 15th, 2025. And you can catch it right now on Hallmark Plus.
The plus.
The plus.
Yes. And we would love it if you would click that follow button so you don't miss any of our favorite podcasts.
Click it, click it.
Yes.
Yes.
You can watch us or listen to us on Apple or Spotify, and you can now watch us on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you're in the video.
We're also on the TikTok.
We're on TikTok too.
We're having fun on the TikTok now.
Yeah, we are getting crazy with the cheese whiz.
Crazy. You can send us an email to pourthewineitsrom.bsky.social and let us know what you think about the final movie in the trilogy, the Three Wise Men trilogy, or anything Hallmark related. We're heavy into Countdown to Christmas right now.
Yes, we are.
There have been so many great things. There's been lots of content. So
oh my gosh.
we're enjoying watching everything, although we don't have time to review everything, but we're doing the best we can.
Yes, we are.
We're doing the best we can right now.
Yeah. So if you want to, tell us who's in this one.
Tell us who's in this one. Returning favorites. Let's talk the Brenner brothers first.
Brenner brothers.
Right? Paul Campbell plays Stefan. He has starred in more than 20 Hallmark movies, including The Santa Class. Now 3 Wise Men movies. Falling Together, The 9 Kittens of Christmas, and The Santa Stakeout, just to name a few.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. TylerHynes plays Taylor.
See, that messes me up a lot.
I know. Was that purposeful? Probably.
I think so.
He is, of course, a ginormous Hallmark fan favorite. Like Paul, Tyler has been in more than 20 Hallmark productions. We just saw him in Christmas Above the Clouds a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
He was also in the other 2 Wise Men movies. He was in last year's Holiday Touchdown, a Chief's love story. I wanted to say chefs. I almost said chefs today. I don't know what's going on with me. Funny. All 3 Groomsmen movies, which are great if you've never seen them. And we just watched Never Been Kissed, which we really enjoyed. That was really cute.
That was really cute.
With Tyler. And of course, we loved him in An Unexpected Christmas also. Yes. That was with Bethany Joy Lenz, I think. That's another really cute one.
Yeah.
There you go. Check him out. AndrewWalker plays Luke. He has been starring in Hallmark movies for more than a dozen years. We just saw him in October in Adventures in Love and Burning, and we loved that movie.
That was a really good movie.
If you have not seen it, go check it out. We love AndrewWalker as Luke in the Three Wiser Men movies, but he is so good in that movie.
Yes,
with Rachel Boston. Yeah.
Yep. And you need to go check it out.
He was also in The Reluctant Royal earlier this year.
Yep.
He's in another one of our faves, Jingle Bell Run. Yes, he's been in all 3, now the 3rd Wise Men movies. He will be in 2 more Countdown to Christmas movies this year in 2025.
Busy man.
He makes a cameo in Holiday Touchdown, A Bill's Love Story, which airs on Saturday, November 22nd.
Coming up.
That's coming up. And he's also in She's Making a List with Lacey Chabert, and that will air on Saturday, December 6th. Man. We're really looking forward to those 2. Also.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, it's been a busy season. Margaret Collin plays Barbara, the Brenner brothers' mom. She was in the first 2 movies as well, of course. I can't not mention that she is in the original 3 Men and a Baby. I have to mention it every time I talk about her, where she played Rebecca, Peter's girlfriend. And Peter, of course, was played by the legendary Magnum PI himself, Tom Selleck.
Isn't that so funny
Also
how she ends up in this?
Say what?
I just love it how she ends up in this.
Oh, yeah. She, very, very, very good casting.
Yes.
Don't you think? All around, so. But her for sure.
Yep.
So cool. So cool that they got her in this. Also returning in this movie are Nicole Major as Sophie. That is Luke's girlfriend, right? Or are they married?
They're That's a good question.
I know. I can't. You don't know. I don't know. Somebody will tell us.
That's
Somebody will tell us. Miles Marthaler returns as Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
Erin Karpluk returns as Caroline.
Right.
Fiona Vroom, we see her again as Susie.
Mm-hmm.
Matt Hamilton comes in as Mark, the neighbor. Allie Liebert comes back in this one as Fiona. She was in the first one only, I believe.
Right.
Correct?
Right. Well, no.
Christopher Shire shows up towards the end as Roy. Mm-hmm. Kimberly Sustad, of course, as Dr. McLaren. She's so great.
I know.
I love her little. It's almost like a cameo, but I mean, she wrote it. It's so great. And then joining the cast this year is Lachlan Monroe. He plays Bob, Susie's dad.
Oh.
With
a bird. With a bird.
You want to talk about
the director?
Directing and writing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for that little pause. I was thinking about the bird.
I know, you're thinking about the bird.
Jerry's bird, right?
Jerry.
The bird, Jerry.
Yeah, it was named Jerry.
And Tom and Jerry. Anyhow, The Three Wisest Men was directed by Terry Ingram. This is Terry's 101st directing credit. Man, that's a awesome. Lot of directing.
That's awesome. Yeah.
His Hallmark work is expansive. Just a few include the other two wise men.
Oh, right? Very cool.
I know. Journey to You, My Argentina, Heart, and Happy Howladays.
Howladays.
Love on the Danube, Love Song, Retreat to You, and 18 episodes of Chesapeake Shores. One of
I always
favorite
love it
TV series.
You talk about the directors and the writers, because I realize there's so many that it coordinates with the movies and series that we love, right?
Yeah.
So I always know why we like movies so much.
I know.
Because,
And it's, it's something that I never used to pay attention to, but now I do.
Now you do. Yeah.
So this was written by Paul Campbell, Kimberly Sustad, and Russell Haline. Paul Campbell, he has 7 writing credits, and they're all for Hallmark. All 3 Wise Men movies, Mariah's, I'm sorry.
No, probably more.
Mariah's.
You know what? I'm not sure.
Well, whatever it is, please correct us. Christmas at Castle Heart, An Unexpected Christmas, and Christmas by Starlight. Kimberly Sustad, she has 4 writing credits, and they're also all for Hallmark. Hallmark.
Talking is hard today, isn't it?
I know.
I had some.
They include all 3 Wise Men movies and Christmas by Starlight. So they do a lot of collaborations,
Collaboration, right? Yeah, it's cool.
Russell Haline. Russell has 9 writing credits, 7 of which are for Hallmark. I keep saying Hallmark. This year's Merry Christmas, Ted Cooper. He also wrote The Santa Claus, Christmas Under the Lights, 3 Wise Men and a Boy, and the Santa Summit, and The Measure. Merry cool. Measure. Ooh, I tore that all up. I'm sorry. Ooh, good Lord have mercy.
It's all right. You got through it.
It's been one of them days, right?
You did. You got through it. It's fine.
All right. So do you want to drop the synopsis?
I sure will. 3 siblings deal with personal changes and their mother's decision to sell the family home before Christmas. Between in-laws, wild animals, and a mall Santa, they try to make the holidays perfect.
A mall Santa Claus.
The mall Santa.
I like mall Santa Claus.
And the mall elf.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And an elf he is. So we have to tell you, we do drop spoilers. So if you haven't watched this movie yet, please stop the podcast, go watch it, then come back, listen to ours or watch ours on YouTube and tell us what you think. Or you can do it in reverse. Watch it or listen to it, then go watch the movie. The choice is yours.
The choice is all yours.
That's right. So, you ready to dive into it?
I'm ready to dive into it.
Okay, so
all right.
What did you think?
What did you think? You want me to go first?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. I mean, what a great way to wrap up the trilogy, right? It sticks to the formula that's worked so well and made this entire series shine, really. Life, the whole idea that life is usually perfectly imperfect, and that's okay.
Yes,
You
it
know, you
is.
have ups and
Hmm.
you have downs. I love that the opening mirrors, you know, the earlier films with Luke
Yes.
facing his reflection
Yes.
and reciting his what affirmations
Right.
each time. And it just shows, I love that they kind of followed him on his journey. Like the first one, he's real buff, right? And he's, you know, looking in the mirror real confident. And then in this, in, you know, three wiser men and a boy, he's all disheveled because now he's a parent, and you know what it's like
Yes.
running
Yes.
around, and it's just, it's so cute. And then this one, of course, they're having a baby, so he's doing the Lamaze stuff. I just love that opening, and right away you're kind of, you know, drawn into it. It's like a family you're going back to,
Right.
you know, again. So I just love that. The sharp banter, the chaotic hijinks, the brothers bickering only to
Hmm.
find their way back to each other, the
Right.
mom being the glue holding everything together, and then real life weaving in and out of all of that. It's
Right.
just, all of it landed perfectly for me. So,
Wow.
what do you think?
I don't think I can say it any better. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. No, I was going to talk about the mirror scenes. And I love
Yes.
how on the third one, it was different from the first two. It was,
Yeah.
like you said, it was more of the um, Lamaze or whatever.
Yeah, like the breathing.
Yeah, the breathing. And
Yeah.
and you're right. In the first one, he was all buff, and the second one, he was,
Confident the second
yeah, and the third
one.
one. But I also like how they kept to each of the characters and how they
Yes.
each had some personal like challenge. Paul or uh, Stefan, he's shy, indecisive, always getting in his
Yeah.
way. You have Luke, who, you know, he wants to have everything in order, but yet he struggles with it. You have
Right. And he's like the caretaker also,
he's like the
Luke, right?
caretaker,
Like he's
right?
like the care because he took care of his little brothers. He wants to make
Right.
sure everything's okay. Yeah.
And then you have Taylor, who, man, he could have any job he wants, but he doesn't take the opportunity because he doesn't want to leave his family.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm glad
Yeah.
they stuck to the character paths. So
Yeah, and you know, Taylor delivering the one-liners, the witty banter. He's like the
yes.
funny one, but
Hmm.
he admires his brothers, you know, and they always have this come together where they talk, have deep
Right.
conversations. So, yeah, which I'm sure we'll get into, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, it
So
was a good,
go ahead.
you know, a great, I don't want to say end, but you know, it's the final movie in the trilogy for now,
Yeah.
maybe, but yeah,
Right. Well, I hope they have another one. I think
yeah,
it. I think they can
maybe
get away
somewhere
with
down
another
the
one.
road eventually,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
So you want to get into favorite scenes?
Yeah, let's talk about favorite scenes. What's one of your
Okay,
favorite
I
scenes?
have to
I'll let you
start.
go first this time.
Okay, I have to start off with the Pinterest Family Center baby class.
The
That
yeah, or Pine. Yeah,
is it
I think.
Pine? Was
Yeah, I
it
don't think
Pine?
it
Is
was
it
Pinterest. I think it was Pine. Yeah,
Pine
something.
some? Well,
Yeah,
I just thought it was so funny because it was Luke and
Sophie.
Sophie. I thought it was so funny because I mean, that's not your normal teacher, right? She's coming
No,
right
of
out of the
course not.
gate
Yeah,
saying
a
how,
little
you
over the
know,
top.
how crazy it is to have all these kids. And the thing that really made me laugh was that her husband was there in the back, and he was holding like three children, and she called him what, Tom, and his name is Tim.
Yeah, he has to correct his own wife.
I just thought that
Yeah,
was so funny. And Luke was
yeah.
like, "Oh my God, what did I get myself into?"
But you're right that, and it's so great because, you know, everybody, you go to these classes and you know the women who lead it, I mean, and it's great, and they're all like, it's a beautiful thing and parenting is the best, and you know, and that's what they usually say, and I just love how it kind of flips it on its head a little bit, and it's like, no, it's hard.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
kids drive you nuts sometimes, you know, and then when they do show the dad and like all three babies are crying at once, that's life, you know,
It,
it's
it
not
truly
all
is. It really
roses, and they
is.
try. So you're right. It was a really good scene in that they sort of flip the script, right?
Yeah.
Like if you were the teacher and you could really say how it is, you know,
Right.
people who are being real with you and giving you realistic expectations, although she was over the top, but you know, of course.
She was
So
very over
yeah.
the top.
Oh, well, yeah, yeah.
But then later on in the show, they're shopping, Sophie and him, and she's all like going with the flow, and she's like, "What's wrong?" And he's like, "I don't want to end up like Tim or something like
Yeah,
that."
he
So,
was fixated on yeah, because Tim, the dad and the
right.
class teacher's husband, he's all like disheveled. He's
Ooh,
holding
he's
two
a
babies,
mess.
one in the back, two in the front. He's, he can barely open his eye. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
So, what was one of yours?
Um, One of my favorite scenes was sort of at the beginning when Taylor first gets home. He's been to California, right,
Mm-hmm.
to interview for a job or find out about a job, right?
Right.
So he's been out there in San Francisco, and he gets home and he comes in the house, and I just love the scene. Thomas runs to him.
Right.
The family keeps going, well, how did it go? And he keeps kind of avoiding it. And there's all this like sort of family chaos going on around, and I just, and that's when Thomas, throws a piece of paper at them, and it's the flyer, the house is on sale. So, all the attention gets diverted off of Taylor. I almost said Taylor in that moment. And he's, because now they're focused on the fact that their mom is selling the house. And I just thought it was just such a realistic look at life. When you
Right.
walk in, there's a million things going on.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of
it's
chaotic.
not all, yeah. And the chaos of life. So that was one of my favorite scenes. And then of course, when they find out she's selling the house, both Luke and Luke and Taylor look at Stefan because they're ready for him to pass out, right? Because that's what he normally does in high, like stress situations like that. He almost can't handle it. So, and he's like, "What? I'm fine." So that whole that whole scene wasn't the first scene, but that whole scene I loved. So,
yeah, that was good. I really liked that.
Yeah, that was really good. So what was another one for you?
Oh, there was so many.
I know.
It was so
There
hard
really
to
were
choose
that you
from
want to
them.
just talk about, huh?
I have to go with
Yeah.
the medieval Christmas.
Yes, that was
With
really good. Oh, you're jumping like, okay, yeah,
yeah. I mean, these are my favorite scenes.
yeah.
I know there was a lot before that, but these are these are
You said these are mine. I'm
my
talking.
favorite scenes.
Okay.
Come on now, let me have my favorite scene.
You're right. You're fine. You're fine. They're your favorite scenes. You're
But
right.
I
You're
just
right.
love how I don't know who the costume or set designer was, but
Yeah.
kudos for you making the swords out of the wrapping paper.
The wrapping paper. Yeah, I had that in my notes. The
It
wrapping
was
paper swords.
such a fun scene. And the sound effects that Luke and Stefan were making, like sword sounds. Zing!
Yeah, they're
It
so
was
cool.
so funny. And then it shows them at the end laying on the floor like they had just gone to war or something.
Well, they had with each other, right?
Yeah,
In
it
that
was so
moment,
fun.
just playing the
Because,
medieval. Yeah, that
they
was
told
cute.
Thomas it was a Brenner brother tradition.
To do the
Medieval
medieval
Christmas.
Christmas. Yes, yes.
So,
And I like, that's part of the continuity between the movies also, because remember they did the tent thing
yes.
for
Yep.
Thomas in the second one. And so that was really cool that they did that. I mean, they had to have had so much fun
Oh my!
doing that.
I wish they would release bloopers.
I know.
I bet you they're
I
so
know.
funny.
They probably are so
Oh my
good.
goodness! I would love to see them. So, what about you? What was another one of yours?
I really liked when, we kind of talked about the banter, just between Taylor and his brothers. He just really brings it, throughout the whole movie, and I won't go into specifics, but
Right.
the one scene, I was just looking for it, where so Stefan has to stay at his mom's also. Taylor still lives at his mom's. Stefan has to stay there. I also liked that part of the story where all three brothers, well, Taylor lives there, but the two other brothers end up at the house, right?
Right.
Because Stefan they have like a leak in the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And then Luke and Sophie, she's close to giving birth, and with
Right.
Luke working, their mom wanted them to move in just so, she could kind of watch over her for a little bit. So they're all back in the house for one last Christmas. And I love when Stefan goes to the basement and his and Taylor's banter was so good. You know, he's like, basement's ours. Since when? Since now. Says who? Says me. How is that fair? And then they both yell for their mom. They're like, Mom, you know, and they're adult men, you know.
And she
and
says,
like,
work it out.
That's still, yeah. And then she yells, work it out, like a mom would. Like, just figure it out. Like, she's probably been saying since they were, you know, 5 or whatever. So I thought that was really cute. And then they work it out by rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, my God.
Right? So I thought that was really cute. I love the scene where they're getting ready to go shopping. Mm-hmm. And I was like, is that a little Christmas Vacation hint?
Yes.
You know, how a whole family goes. It's gotta be. But then that scene leads into Stefan thinking that's the whole bird scene. Right. The bird, he thinks the bird is dead, which, I mean, do birds do that? I don't even know.
I don't know.
Do they? I mean, if they do, that'd be pretty funny. So the bird acts like it's dead. Stefan doesn't know what to do. The bird flies away, and that becomes a whole thing in the movie. And I thought that was really cute. And the fact that that's probably, hopefully, maybe a nod to Christmas Vacation,
right?
You know, we love, because that is just obviously one of our all-time favorites, right?
I guess it is.
Do you have any other favorite scenes?
Yeah, the whole rodent scene, because
yes, I have that also.
The Brenner brothers, you know, they instead of chopping down a tree, they go to some back alley tree. What was his name? I can't even remember the guy's name.
Oh gosh, I didn't write that down. I can't remember.
They buy a tree from this guy, and then, you know, the whole family's there. Sue's dad's there, and all of a sudden he said, Sue's dad says, rodent, and they all look and like, what? And come on now, that's a Christmas Vacation.
That is a total
that's
Christmas
a shout
Vacation
out to
moment.
them, right?
Yes.
So then the scene just goes into a chaotic mess, and everybody's running around. The tree falls down.
Luke is chasing
Susie's
it.
dad steps on it. He thinks he gets bit, but he steps on it. You come to find out he steps on an ornament. But then that's when Taylor, I wanted to say Tyler, but Taylor's ex-girlfriend comes
Fiona.
In, and the funny part of all that is Taylor and his girlfriend Caroline are eating popcorn while everybody's freaking out.
Yeah, they're watching all the chaos go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when Fiona comes in, Taylor's old girlfriend, he like faints.
He's the one who passes out.
Right.
Not Stefan this movie. It's actually Taylor.
That was so funny. The popcorn goes up in the air. Oh my God.
It was cute. Yeah.
Love this scene.
I had that also as one of the scenes. I thought it was just so great. So great.
Okay, what about another one? You have any more?
I have a few.
I know there's so many.
I know, because it just all works so well together, and
it does.
And their favorite scenes for different reasons. Like the next one I'll mention is when they end up at the hospital, right?
Yeah.
Well, the hospital scene that's a good scene too, but that wasn't the one I was going to talk about. But
right.
Taylor, because he fell and bumped his head, and Susie's dad, because he thought he was bitten by the rodent,
right,
or by the guinea pig, or whatever it was, and that ended up not being the case. But then, so after they're there, the boys go home, right? So they're going home from the hospital. Mm-hmm. Susie is upset with Stefan because she finds out he was the one who actually, he's the reason why the bird escaped, right? And he didn't tell her. Caroline is upset with Taylor because Taylor didn't say that Fiona was working at the place that offered him a job
out in Silicon Valley. Yeah.
So she's upset with him. And then I'm trying to think if
Sophie
was there at that? Maybe not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But I think Luke is there because they talk with their mom then, right? And Taylor admits, he's moving, but he doesn't want to move. And they have this sort of great moment.
Right.
And then they all hug. The hugging scene was really cute. And then they go shopping, right? And now we have product placement of home goods. I know.
Oh my goodness. What a shout out,
which is great. It's like, that was kind of like a funny, like a self-own kind of thing, where they obviously Home Goods is sponsoring it a little bit, and and so it's all over there. And then they, and who doesn't love Home Goods? I mean, I know we do. So great product placement. And of course, then that leads into the star on the tree. Hello. That was so cool. The way they did that.
The way they did it was awesome, man. How Stefan and Luke lifted up Taylor.
Well, he just goes and stands in front of the tree.
Yes.
And holds it, and then they know to lift him up. It was just so cute. And you're totally believing this story. That's why the casting is so great, right? Like they're brothers, and of course you read articles about how they're all close anyway now, probably largely due to the series. So I just thought, that was cool. Yeah. Do you have any other favorite scenes?
Yeah, the garage beer scene.
Yes, I'm glad you're bringing that up because that would be another one for me.
Because what's so funny is in the first two movies, when they used the van to kind of talk and tell each other that they're sorry and they love each other. And this time it was the garage with beers, which I thought was kind of funny. I thought it was a good name, garage beer.
Garage beers.
Yeah, because Taylor and Stefan see Luke in there. Well, actually, they're like, let's go get a beer in the garage, and they are all sitting there around, and they talk about how they're sorry and they love each other, and then they talk about how they're going to help each other fix the issues that they're having.
Yes.
So I thought that was a really good scene.
I do too. I totally agree. And I had that as one of my scenes also, and you just described it perfectly. They're having issues. Each one is having their own issue.
Right.
And then they talk about what they're going to do to resolve it for each one. And that's where Taylor's character kind of compliments the other two, like he's done, in the previous films. He's sort of the one who comes in and says, hey, I admire you for this and you're great for this. And, so it's such a great, I like you mentioned that they did it a little differently. It's the same concept, but a different location,
right?
And slightly differently done. So I thought that was great.
Yes,
I like that also.
What about you?
Yeah. The other one, of course, when they walk into the mall with their Christmas suits, the whole they're trying to get this toy right for Thomas because he kept stalling on what he wanted, and they finally find out. And they walk into the mall. That I wonder if that was a shout out to sort of Jingle All the Way. If somebody likes that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Phil Hartman and Rita Wilson, which is a really cute movie. Because it's about a little boy who wants this toy and the dad has forgotten to pick it up, and then it's too late. Huh?
Mighty Mech, I think the toy was called.
Well, that was in this movie. Yeah. The other one, it was something different. So, So I wondered if that was a play on Jingle All the Way a little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, so then they go into the mall, right? And they're all in the Christmas suits. Yeah. But Mark, the neighbor, is in a gingerbread outfit. So, I mean, that was just so well cool. Character driven, Yes. That was a good scene. When they're walking through in slow motion, and then the whole scene where Taylor's on the phone, but they're in the other two are in the ball pit, and he just is chomping at the bit, and he's trying to get off the phone, right? He's like, you gotta go, okay, bye. And he can't wait to get in. He's like, I leave you alone for 3 minutes, or whatever. Yeah,
that was so funny.
Yeah,
I mean, they're fighting this woman over the toy in a ball pit.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
Yep.
So what else? You have any more?
I could talk about others, but I think that's a good without talking about every scene. I like that we saw some recurring characters come back.
Yes.
We
sure did.
Dr. McLaren, right?
Dr. McLaren. We had Mr. B.
Mr. B came back, who you recognized. I did not at first, because I was like, that has to be somebody. I can't figure it out. And you figured it out.
And he was the school director in the first movie. Yeah. Yep.
And the second movie.
Was it the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're
because
right.
Because Thomas was older, a little bit older. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But and then Fiona.
Yeah.
Fiona's back. And Mark.
And Mark, I love Mark, man.
I know, he's so good. What does he say? What's up, nerds, or something like that, or a nerd?
Well, what's so funny? Going back to that one scene with the pool full of balls, is you see Mark walking out with one of the toys the Mighty Mech toys.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, oh, wow, he just took that for himself. But really, and we'll get to it at the end, I'll bring it back up. But I thought he was like, oh, wow, he just walked out of there with one and
He just walked
left
out
everybody else
himself.
fighting for
Yep.
him, right? But
Yep.
yeah, that was, and the other cool thing is I like how they kind of, like you said, with the garage scene, they changed it up. It wasn't in the van. The mirror scene at the beginning with Luke, that was different. And then when they were in the mall and they were fighting with Mr. B the elf and
Oh,
all the
yes.
candy canes kind of, and the whole set
Yep.
came crashing down, kind of like in the
Yep,
second movie.
Yes.
So
dominant. Oh,
good,
yes.
so
Like the,
good.
oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yes, so
Like
good.
the school show.
Like the
'Cause
school
they
show.
ruined that. Oh, I didn't even think about that. You're right. You're right.
But you know,
Oh my
Mr. B
gosh.
is just livid, right? Because it's the second
Yeah.
time it's happened to him. So yeah, so it was really good. It was really good. So
So,
you want to jump into Cheers?
sure, we can jump into Cheers.
All right, what you got? What you got?
What I got. I mentioned it at the beginning, families and relationships are
Mm-hmm.
perfectly imperfect, and that is captured so brilliantly with, all of the wit, the humor, and the
Yes.
heart throughout really all three movies. I mean, this is the culmination, right,
Mm-hmm.
of the whole series. Three Wise Men and a Baby really took Hallmark by storm, and in fact was the most watched movie when it came out in 2022.
Wow.
And they sort of, broke some norms. You don't have these perfect relationships. You don't have, like I was reading an article where they were talking about in this movie in particular where, Taylor and Caroline, they're going to move to San Francisco, but they're not married. And that never
Right.
used to be seen
Right.
in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems odd to us now, but it wasn't that long ago that
Right.
that was, that was not the norm, on
No,
Hallmark.
it wasn't.
So I just like the writing is so good.
Very good.
It's all of it. The formula works. They found this formula and, I'm sure they probably, maybe they hoped it would be a hit, but it just really worked. It's real life. It's families arguing. Not all
Mhm.
siblings are on the same timeline. You don't get a job, then, go to college, get a job, get married, have kids. Your life is great. It doesn't always work out that way. It's not always
Right.
linear like that. And I like that they show that, relationships can be hard
Yeah.
and messy, but also beautiful. So I just think it's really well done. And yeah, it's a little, hijinks some of it, right?
Mhm.
Like a little bit over the top, some of it, but it works. It's not too much.
Right.
It's well done,
It's not cheesy. Yeah.
I don't find it cheesy at all,
Mm-mm.
really.
Me either.
Yeah. So what about you? What's one of your biggest cheers?
I just loved how they just, like I said earlier, they kept everything, all three movies flowed together. And I
Yeah.
just like how they kept the characters the same. I like how they
Yeah.
kept the little, the issues that they were having, they kept them the same. I just, I felt like the whole family dynamic, how they stuck
Mhm.
up for each other. And when that scene where Barbara is, Susie's dad is going in on Stefan, and Barbara just had enough, and in a polite but very like
Stern.
commanding way
Hmm.
told him, your daughter, in a sense, your daughter is lucky to find a man like my son.
Right.
And I thought it was such a great scene.
Right, because she's like, he has a bigger heart than all of us combined. Like
Yes.
he
Yeah.
may not be the outdoorsman that you want, but yeah, that scene was really
That
really
was very,
good.
really good. And she
And what's funny is before that she had been like, we're going to have a normal and nice dinner. Like
Yes.
she's like scolding the kids, like,
Right.
look, we're going to sit down for dinner and it's going to be normal and nice,
And you could just,
Normal?
I could just picture my mom saying something like that too.
Yeah.
We're going to
She's just
sit down
nice.
and we're going to enjoy this
Yeah,
meal.
she's
We're
like
going to be a
nice.
family.
And normal. Got it?
Yes.
Nice. And then, of course, Tyler at dinner is like, it's nice and normal, right?
And he, yeah, and he
He does
winks.
that. It's really cute.
So you have any
Oh
more
my
cheers?
gosh. I'm not sure a different trio of brothers would have worked. They all
No.
just the chemistry between the three of them is is so, so good. It's like magic on the screen, right?
Yeah.
The three of them
I think
when
so.
they're together, and the way they just each, you've talked about it, the way they each embodied their character. You know, they're from the same family, but they're all so different. And it was just really well done.
Yeah.
And then, you know, my final cheer, although I probably would have more, you know, if I could talk all night, but, you know, you're never too old for a pep talk from your mom.
No.
Right? Like the
not.
three of them get a really good pep talk from their mom. And it's just such a cool moment, you know, and when kind of like about their dad, you know, he
Right.
didn't leave because of you. He left because of him, you know.
Right.
So, and you guys are nothing like that. And she really, you know, kind of puts it into them that, you know, they're 10 times the man he was. And, you know, so I just thought that was really, really good.
Yeah. I like I said, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Did you have any other cheers?
Just in when they were at the hospital and Sophie has the babies and they're getting married and I just, this is where I thought Mark was a cool dude. The toy he took in the one scene with the pool balls, he puts it on the floor for Thomas. No one's watching. He's in a Santa Claus suit and he just puts it there and walks out. And I just thought that was very cool because when Thomas notices it, he really thinks Santa Claus heard him and Santa Claus delivered.
Yeah.
His toy.
And the Brenner brothers don't know who did it.
Right. They're like, did you do it? No,
right.
I didn't do it. So
yeah, that was a really good. That was cool.
So those were my cheers.
Now I will say we did watch the extended cut. We watched it first live, right, when it aired. And then when you watched it on Hallmark Plus, there's a slightly different ending. So we'll talk about that. And, you know, if you haven't seen that and you want to go watch it, press pause, go watch it, and then come back. But I actually liked that ending better.
Oh, man. 100%.
I liked, maybe I won't go into detail, but I really liked the way that ended.
Yes.
I mean, the ending that we got to see, you know, when it aired live was good. I mean, you got everything wrapped up, right? Like you're in a good place with all of the characters and, you know, and everyone's sort of good in that moment. And, but I really liked the extended cut.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I truly did.
That'll be my ending in my mind anyway.
Yeah. Well, I hope it's an ending that is gearing up for another beginning.
Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see.
You know, you talked about real quick, you talked about Home Goods, but they also had King's Hawaiian rolls.
Yes.
And you and I were talking about it, and we kept thinking, is she moving to Hawaii or something?
That's what I thought. I thought it was going to be try to be like a subtle hint from her, like, you guys don't pay attention to me, you know? Like,
yeah, because they really focused in on it. All 2 times they showed them. So yeah. So what about jeers? Did you have any jeers? Ooh.
I bumped the table. Sorry if it got a little.
Yeah, sorry.
It got a little shaky.
It happens.
The only jeer that I would have would be that they should probably have some more later. Although I know it's a trilogy and that's probably it. But that would be my jeer. I want more. What about you?
Yes, I have one. Why did they not do the Nutcracker dance?
I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question.
Waiting for it. I was waiting for it, and they didn't do it.
They did not do it.
So that was my one.
That's a good question. Maybe the tussling around in the ball pit sort of took over for that. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I like the dance better.
I know. You got to get one last dance.
Yeah, you do.
One last hurrah. Hey, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Is a Christmas suit 007 attire?
Ooh, yes.
Does that work for TylerHynes?
It can.
Can a Christmas suit like that?
Oh, yeah.
Work?
I think so. I'm telling you.
James Bond?
I think they should make a movie with him as a spy, like a 007.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like like they did Sugar Plum.
Yes.
Where she came out of the storybook and the whole movie was about her getting back.
Come out of the TV as 007.
Right.
Is that what you're talking
See, there
about?
it is. We just wrote the whole thing.
Yeah, we just wrote the whole, Hallmarkified 007.
So, Mr. Hynes, if you're watching, Paul, if you're watching,
or listening,
get it done. Yes.
Or listening.
Yeah, or listening.
Yeah.
Get it. Oh,
get it done.
And let's
get it
not
done. Get it done, Hallmark. We
let's
want
not
to see
forget
TylerHynes
Kimberly either. Let's
as
get
the
it,
ultimate spy. And
let's
Kimberly.
get together and write this thing. It'll be awesome. So,
oh my gosh!
what was your tinsel top moment?
There were so many. I really liked the mom and her son scenes.
Yes.
Especially the one I just talked about where they all hug and then they go shopping. That would probably be my tinsel top moment, her pep talk, and then
loved it.
You know, them hugging, and I think that would be.
And her sticking up for I was gonna say the same thing. Just the whole.
You were?
Yeah, I know. Really, I have it right here.
You said I have it written down.
Yeah, I have it written down. I'm pointing like everybody can see it. No, I really thought that that whole family dynamic was spot on.
Yeah, that's great.
Out of 5 ornaments, how many are you going to put on the tree?
Gosh, you go first this time.
I'm going to put.
Because I went first last time.
I know. I'm going to put a 4 1/4.
A 4 1/4.
Yes, I'm getting a 4 1/4. Okay. They didn't do my dance. I got to tell you.
So you're docking some. I got you.
I'm docking some. So what about you?
I'd give it a 4.5.
Okay, good.
I thought it was really, really good. It sort of, it was. I mean, it was a really great way to end the trilogy.
I think so.
I thought they really brought it, and I really enjoyed it.
Well, good.
4.5 is good, right?
Oh, yes, it is. I think
5?
so. Anything
hanging for 4 ornaments on the tree? 4.5? Huh?
Yes. 4.5. I got a 4 1/4, and we're good to go.
Yes.
Right? So is that a wrap?
That is a wrap.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts and on social media so you don't miss a thing. Until next time.
Cheers.